What's up, people? It's your boy, Quarter Porter with Cheese, and we're here. This podcast is a memorial. We like a lot of people. We found out today that they found the body of that man, Desmond Amofa, also known as Etika, more commonly known as Etika around the YouTube community. I feel like that this is probably jarring to a lot of people. Like it caught a lot of people off guard. A lot of things have been said on the subject, but I like to give you guys a chance to get your comments out, your heartfelt sympathies, memories of that man, Etika. For me personally, he was one of the big two that I watched when I first started coming to YouTube as a source of entertainment and potentially a catalyst for me starting my own YouTube career. Right now, I have this man in here, Usagi and Bryce, with me, so I'm gonna bring those guys into the conversation right now, and let them guys share their thoughts on Etika and what he means to them as a YouTuber. So I'm in here with this man, Usagi, and Bryce, and I set this up by saying that a lot of us were kind of hoping for the best when it comes to Etika, but like with the news of him, they found his body and it was confirmed it was him. Just wanted to get you guys' thoughts. How did you guys run into Etika's channel and some of your fondest moments of Etika and just how y'all think that this will play out, long play, with his fan base, with just the impact that the man had on a lot of young Nintendo fans because I liked a lot of his Nintendo stuff, and I'll let y'all guys speak on it.
Oh, who's going first?
You do.
Oof. Well, as I said before, I didn't watch many of his videos. Like, I knew him off of his like reaction stuff, like him reacting to like the Smash Bros coming out and all that. I knew him because of that, and you know he looked like a pretty decent dude with like his reactions. I mean, like some of the reactions were like obviously fake, but like they made me laugh and everything. You know, when he like went up with that video, and you know, Juju was saying that it was like scheduled and everything. So I didn't really have much faith that he would be alive because I was just being realistic. Like if you're gonna schedule a video and all that, then you probably have already done it. But like you know, he like as Usagi said that his fan base probably was the one that pushed him over the edge. So we're like just life in general, the pressure of everything. But I mean, that's just how things go. And the fact that he didn't have, well, he's had people that he could talk to, but the fact that he didn't want to talk to those people and he thought that he could do it on his own, like as he said in the video, was really sad because you can't deal with things like that on your own. You have to like talk to someone for that. But I mean, he left his footprint. That you know, like people will still remember him. Like people, like in this video, he thought that you know, like people will forget about him. But I mean, like think about what's that rapper's name? XXX. Like he died, and he wanted to like leave his mark to help people. Like die knowing that he helped like a million people, and that's what Etika did. Like he died helping and raising awareness for like millions of people that you know this stuff is real and that you know famous people they don't you know only care about publicity and all that and that they also have problems like normal people because they are normal people. So yeah, Etika is, you know, he's going to be remembered and everything. Hope his family's going to be all right though.
I got a question that I want to pose to you guys. Do y'all think he'll be remembered more for this, or do y'all think that he'll be remembered more for the videos and his content, or even his the point leading to him finally committing the ultimate act? Because there was a point where he was admitted to a mental institution for a time, and then he got out. But I mean, there was already signs pointing towards something big happening at that
Yeah.
point.
Hello, people. What's up, my kids?
Please.
I mean, I
But
think
I'm
it's a little bit of both. You know, like whenever
eating.
when somebody does stuff like that, you know, people that don't know him, they would go back and do some research on him. Like when I went on Twitter and they were talking about, the body being found and that how it looked like Etika, people in the comments were like, "Who's Etika?" People were telling them about that, and then when they confirmed that it was Etika, they were like, "Oh snap, this man like committed suicide." So let me do some research and figure out, what exactly pushed him over the edge. What did he do? Like what videos did he create and everything? So I'm pretty sure he will be remembered for both. His fan base is probably going to remember for his videos more because they were there for his videos. But I mean, when people die, that especially like in that way, or like if they're murdered or whatever, that then they're definitely about to be remembered for like a long time. Because
Can I go?
Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say that he, I would consider myself an Etika fan, and even through his mental illness problems and stuff like that, I try to stick with him. I try to give him the benefit of the doubt. But the people that were saying that he deserved it and they were just tired of him saying that or having these breakdowns that he was doing on purpose for attention, I don't think they really understood what mental illness means. I think that they didn't really understand him, not just as a person, but just for his mental illness. And I just, I think that his impact on not only just YouTube, but in Nintendo culture and Nintendo fan base and all of these YouTubers, I think that he'll be remembered for a really, really long time.
Anyone else?
Ooh, so yeah, it's pretty sad at the moment for what's all like went down and stuff like that. But like Etika is like I started watching third grade, so like I might start lagging out a bit. So
Yeah, I think you're like a bit.
hold up. Like man, I'll just type it. It's whatever, but yeah.
I'll read it out.
Etika was the OG, bro. Etika was the OG.
I was gonna say, instead of just like moping around and talking about how sad his death is, let's just remember how happy he was, how much he did for the community, how happy he made all of us with all of his videos, his content, and stuff like that. Like, for example, I watched Etika when he first started his Minecraft series in like 2014. I remember watching like the second episode. I thought he was funny. I stuck with him. And then just, I just still love his content.
I remember him from his Pokemon X and Y videos.
I've only remembered it from his reactions to E3 and him like smashing his entire drawer or whatever, or his shelf.
Oh, his shelf, yeah.
Like he legit broke his shelf.
Yeah, I remember the entire stream. He just like, I forgot what he was reacting to, but he just like smashed.
Yeah, I think it was Smash Bros or something.
Yeah, it was like a
when
Smash.
when they were announcing
Snake.
everyone...
Yeah, it was Snake.
Yeah, he freaking broke his entire shelf.
Yeah, and then it stuck like that for like 3 months too. Like he never replaced it.
For me, I think that I came into it like after, because I remember like watching some of his he would put like his old videos up of like him before like he changed the name to Etika World Network and all that.
Yeah.
But like I came in late. I came in probably after Usagi, but I was watching some of his Pokemon videos and such, and like I thought it was really funny because at that time I was really deep into to Pokemon, and I was watching like him and Shofu. But like I liked his like his hair was what really got me, because I was like, bro, high top fades went out a long time ago, and this man is still rocking out high top fade and making it look good in the late 2000s, and I was like, bro, this man has got some flair, some swagger with him. So like I like stuck around for the longest. And like as I started to kind of do the YouTube stuff, and like I stopped watching as a lot, but like I still kind of followed him and tried to like keep up with what was going on in his channel. And I know that man Juju was always keeping us. He always have some kind of like, he'd be like, hey man, that man Etika put out a video. So then I'd be like, all right man, I'm about to go see what this man did next. But like, man, like for me, like I'll remember him like his he had like like his reactions like killed me all the time.
Good
Like,
afternoon. Good afternoon.
but like I was just like anytime I'd watch his videos, I was like, this man just like it's just like something about him. Like he had like this like because like he would sound professional, and then like the next minute he would be like straight into full nigger mode, and like it was just like a flip.
Yeah.
Like it was just like naturally part of like his being. Like he would just be like sitting there talking to you, and like you could feel like, bro, I could have an intelligent conversation with this man. And then all of a
It's
sudden
like
he would just like flip, and then, like he'd be like, well, y'all know what I'm talking about, niggas. And then it was just like, bro, this man is legit right now. Like it was just like looking into a mirror, like staring at yourself, almost like he was that person, like if you really wanted to, like how you feel like when you are unhinged, like he didn't have no restrictions on him.
Yeah.
Like bro, like there's so many times like I felt like we are afraid to be who we are, and like that man, like he wasn't. He was just like, this is me, and like it was just he was out there. So like it like put a lot of people like they felt like they were able to be themselves more. Like I felt like he did a lot for me in that regards. Like just by his videos and his personality, like it made me feel more comfortable being okay. Like I didn't have to feel like I was a robot. Like he made me like comfortable being who I was. Like that's the everlasting Etika effect on me, because like when I first started coming into YouTube and stuff, I wasn't sure what how to be, and like he just made it okay to be who you are. Like I'll never be him. Like that man was way too wild for me, but like it made me comfortable being me. So like for that, Etika, thank you so much.
I feel that although none of us like maybe we haven't met him in person, we all knew
I
him.
have.
We felt or yeah, I'm saying like if you haven't ever met him in person, you feel like he was like a such close friend, like someone you could just lay back and talk to.
For me, I barely watch it. He's actually a good person sometimes with his content.
Yeah, he was really like
Like when I heard the news, I felt sorry for the people who love him a lot because I saw like a lot of fans in one of his streams and stuff.
mhm, sure. But like even like PewDiePie said like rest in peace.
A
That was
lot of
just
people are like paying respect, like
like
especially the people that like knew him, like like who's the one
oh
to
yeah
like Spawn Wave. Like
oh
he's like really devastated. Spawn Wave, like
one of the
RGT35 or 85,
um Sunish
Obi
Book
Wan.
Games. I watched her video too.
Yeah, they're all like devastated right now. They're like posting videos like,
Yeah.
remembering them and stuff.
Even like Corey X Kenshin, he didn't watch Etika, he didn't know him, but he even made like a 10-minute long, not even 10 minutes. It was like I don't mean when I say 10 minutes, I mean it as long. I'm not trying like he didn't monetize the video at all, but like he made a
Yeah.
long video. He didn't know Etika, didn't watch him, but he just like paid his respects.
I'm pretty sure that a lot of YouTubers are going to make it because Etika was a YouTuber, and they have to let him know that they've seen his content, whether they saying it on their videos or not. So everyone's gonna remember Etika.
I'm just so happy that like none of them are like monetizing it, except for that one scumbag. It's the news channel, the one who like always live streams. He's
Uh,
like, but do you know the one I'm talking about? Like the news channel that's like live streaming it. I think I watched it for.
Drama
Um,
Alert.
yeah, that
No,
one.
no, no. Well,
No,
John Alert too, but no. Let me
Yeah,
find it.
nah,
I'll find
speaking of
it.
drama, Keemstar's getting a lot of hate like right
I
now.
know, and I don't know why. Like,
Why?
I understand
I don't know why he's
why.
getting hate.
I know. I would understand why he's getting hate.
Same.
I don't know. I don't understand why. That if that makes sense. Like, he doesn't deserve the hate. Is what I'm
Because
trying
like
to say.
people are claiming that he was making fun of his thing, like all about like
I have to
how he did
say,
this and stuff
rest
like
in
that.
peace to that guy.
This is what Keemstar like had to say. Thank you for your concern in Liu GoFundMe for the funeral service. The family suggests that friends and fans donate to the mental
Oh,
health organization
what's it
and
called?
choices to honor Etika. He said it was going to take a few days off because like everyone kept like attacking him in his DMs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
Um, bro, even Pokimane was saying like she was like crying, but no. What I was gonna say was what's it called? Agenda Free TV. He was live streaming Etika's like news on it, and people were saying that he was doing it just to give updates, but it was so obvious that he was just monetizing it because he was live streaming it every day for like 9 hours straight, and I watched it for like 10 minutes, and I got like 2 ads. So that's who I was talking about when I said that's who was monetizing it. Mm.
Hmm.
Oh yeah. Oh, I love that video. I remember that was the first YouTube video I ever downloaded. I think my oh keep on.
Oh no no. You could go ahead without me. I told you I'm trying to get tickets for something right now. That's why I've been silent because I've been trying to concentrate on getting them.
Oh, okay. Man's ticket hunting.
Oh,
No, I'm getting tickets to watch the new Pokemon movie that's coming out.
uh,
Yeah, they're having a world premiere at Anime Expo. Yeah, so it's gonna go on sale in 12 minutes. So I'm trying to make sure I get it before like actually concentrating because I don't want to multitask because otherwise I'll stutter a lot.
mm,
Right, like that stuff. Like people that don't even know him will send their condolences.
yeah.
There's also people that like joke about that stuff. Like there are people on Twitter like saying, "Nah, that man's not dead. That man's like tripping or something."
And
Like a
I
lot of
feel
people
like
didn't think about that.
yeah. I feel like so bad for his mom because not only did his older brother die, he died, and his mom has to go through like two of her own son's death. You know.
Hello, everybody.
What's up?
Also,
What's
So,
up?
don't forget about this fact. It's like also the fan base is to blame because like in all of it, like I don't constantly watch Etika. I only watch them when like
Hmm.
some games release, and I like to see it. But like just all of his videos before he deleted his channel and stuff like that, you could like see a change in emotion and stuff like that. Some people saw that, other people still clowned him for that. If you went to Instagram when he posted his like suicidal video, just saw things like hashtag and stuff like that, like just
Yeah.
clowning him about suicide and stuff like that. And like I won't lie, I was also one of the people who were like never nah, this man didn't kill himself. Maybe he's just hanging out with somebody.
Same.
But like, I didn't make
Mm.
fun of him.
I
Like,
think I
like
think
I
you
took him
saying that was
serious.
more of a I hope that this man like it
It
was
was
just it
more like, yeah,
is that like I really hope that he didn't do it. Like some people actually was like, nah, this man actually didn't do it. He's like he's a joke or whatever. But I don't feel like that you would, be like, this man.
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking of
Like
like
especially someone
it's
that's
it.
close to him, because I know your cousin's close to him.
yeah,
So
I was like, it's a way to cope. It's
yeah,
like
just
I don't
denying
you
stuff.
don't want to think you don't want to think that he's really gone, but in the back of your head, you're still worried.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got one thing to say though.
So
And me and my friend were talking about it, like just now, which is why I came a bit late because we've been talking about this. And me with him were talking about, and I hate to say it, 'cause I'm pretty much part of the generation that I honestly don't like the generation, especially when it comes to the drama wise, because every day somebody dying, and the more you look at it, the more it evolved with social media, and then not only around with social media, but it pretty much the cause of more, suicides, in my opinion.
It's not even
I
much
And
of
yeah.
not,
social media. It's just like people in general being jerks to other people.
yeah, and that's the point I hate. Like, why do that though? Why just bully somebody over retarded stuff? Like, I don't care if you got a freaking iPhone 7 over here, I got an Android. Who cares about that? It's just a phone. Like, that's pretty retarded that you bully somebody over that. Bully somebody over you. Bully somebody over this, that, and then y'all want to fight about it.
But
Like,
then
at
like
the
when
end,
they actually do something, they like switch sides or whatever.
yeah.
Like
And
people
then
would do
like,
stuff
Mhm.
like
and then when people, go and commit suicide, everything, then you be like, oh, I feel sorry for this person. Uh,
that. Right.
yeah, like don't do that. I mean, you the one that caused them to lead up to this. That's just plain and simple. Like, don't try to act all innocent and when you're the one who
Yeah.
caused all the trouble. That one makes me mad, cause like I know people that deal with that. Like, for example, like one of my friend named Caper. He's a good friend and he streams on Twitch and he got sponsored everything. He granddad today was in the hospital and he really wasn't and bad enough Etika died today, but and he was already not in such happy mood. But now his granddad in the hospital, he wasn't even in a greatest mood. And I'm pretty sure Bryce know this person and Daniel because I told them about this one guy named. I told him about this one guy, and he was joking around Caper. I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty mad because you don't do that. You don't joke around with people's sickness or you don't joke around with people's suicide. They just you don't do that.
Yeah.
Mm.
And when he did that, I mean, everybody was just getting on him. Everybody was just clowning on him because like you don't do that. And I can't say they're not wrong for doing it because what he's doing is wrong. Like everybody have a chance to like use it but enjoy it, not sit here and bully somebody just because of certain things.
yeah. I'd like to touch on that subject since my mic isn't cutting out. Thank God. So basically, I want everyone to take this for like as an example. Etika legitimately just left an example right here. Take this not with a great like you can take it with a grain of salt if you want to, but just know like whatever you're going through, don't block out the people that are actually trying to help you. If you need that like some time to yourself, go ahead. Don't be in fear you might be irrelevant or something if you whatever, or you might lose your clout. Just get like the most important thing for your own self is your own health. Health comes first in everything. I'm just being honest. Your own health comes first. And so with that, it's always there are people willing to listen to what you have to say.
I also I got another one. And Etika also left something behind too. And it proves that when it comes to social media, and and you never know what people might go through in real life, and you bullying them, it might lead up to something like this. Now, not only it will lead up to something like this, but like you feel a real like this, people can't really handle the pressure, and and you the one that like getting bullied online and everything. I'm not gonna say, oh, don't talk to nobody, but like just take a break from social media. I'm not gonna say a short break either. I'm talking about at least 2 week plus break from social media and take your minds off of things. Because though I feel like Etika should have did, in my opinion, he could have gotten help and took a break from social media. No, avoid all the people that were like, clown on him. But he tried to do that with his YouTube channel. People kept bothering him, and then he came back. He trying to have fun. Then this happened. And so like I said, just take that into consideration to like watch out for the people that you're bullying, or watch out for the people you like messing with, because you never know what they might be going through. And once they lost, you can't really get them back. And not only you can't get them back, but like you're gonna be put on the spot too, because you're the one that probably caused it. And I know some people in Etika fan base, some of the cause for it, they ain't all of it, but some of it. And they're probably like, you know, they're probably not guilty of it, and they're probably not really in the greatest mood for it either. But you can't be mad when you're the one who put Etika through this, and you the one that made Etika go that route. So, don't I'm gonna just say right here.
I was thinking that some of them people that that y'all feel like in the fan base, they probably were pushing him to see if he would actually do something, and then when it actually happened, they're probably like, oh, so he really did do it, and then they move on to the next person, like without any regard for his life or anything like that. They just trolls basically. Like they don't care that that there's real damage that's been done to his family. Like I think I was reading an article about his younger brother, and I know he talked about his mom's a lot in his videos. But I mean, there's real people behind this man that really did care about him, because they knew him as Desmond. They didn't know him as they knew him before he was Etika, you know, and then now he's gone, because of some people, pushing him, and then he tried to take on more than what he can handle himself, and some people get that attitude, I'm gonna say that sometimes as black men we don't like to share our problems. We'll be like, we can handle it. We got to tough it out. We got to man it out. But I mean, if anything that we can learn from him is, we have to stick together. We have to be supportive of each other no matter what it is. And I mean, if y'all out there trying to do some drugs or something, trying to score some drugs, I'm gonna have to step in, because that's little brother. I can't have y'all going down the wrong path, because I care about you guys as people. I want y'all to grow up and to have productive lives, and play games with your boy and beat your boy up every now and then on the stream. Have niggas throwing their controllers around the basement and stuff. But I mean, it's one of those things where if anything, that we have to learn to pull together, because there are going to be people that are just trolling, that they don't care about you beyond how much of a rise they can get out of you. They're going to try to push all the buttons on you that they can, and try to make you do something that you can't come back from, because then they got you at that point. But like it's on us to take care of each other, to realize that we are here, and that we come to this place, a community, to join together and have fun and joke about stuff and play games together and whatnot. It's like almost like its own community where we have to look out for each other and take care of each other, and be able to support each other in anything that we're doing, as long as we're not out here trying to promote things that we shouldn't be promoting, especially hate or just the fact that like a lot of his fan base, I felt like I was in some of his streams and there would just be like people would like straight up roast people like in the chat, and like most of the chat you couldn't see because it was like scrolling by so fast, but like you could like see like people getting like straight out called out, roasted, taken out behind the watershed and getting beat down. But like it was like some people said described it as toxic. It was like to me it was some of it was beyond toxic. It was like dang near like people throwing stones at you like in broad daylight and nobody was doing nothing. Everybody's just watching.
Yeah,
But
it's all a joke until like somebody
Yeah.
does until something happens.
right.
And then when something actually does happen, they're like, "Oh snap, that's not my fault. He had whatever. He had a mental illness," but not knowing that you were the one that gave him the mental illness, you know?
Right.
And people try so hard to not get blamed because they don't want the spotlight like that. They want to get popular, but not off of that.
That's the thing as well, because like a couple of like days before he went off and like offed himself, he went on Twitter and was like, "What time? When should I have another mental breakdown? When are y'all free?" I think that's a perfect sign for everybody. Okay, like maybe he's like joking, but like maybe he actually needs help. And don't get me wrong, I brought this up. Like mental hospital joke, and I'm being hella honest. They are a joke. The fact that they let this man out in a week is like hilarious because they're not supposed to be out for that short. They're supposed to be in there for at least like a month or two. Looking at his situation beforehand, that man should have been in like hospital for 2 months.
I mean, that's just how American health works in general.
Yeah, they
They
just want
want
to.
they just want to rush them. They want to
Yeah,
rush him out.
He
once you
wasn't
pass the
ready.
test like one time, they're not gonna like double check if you're okay. They're just like, give me your money, get out of here. Next patient.
It's
It's a
sad.
shame how they allow like hospitals to keep doing that. Companies are trying to like they're not paying much attention on it. That people are actually like doing this stuff, and it's not even like the community's fault. It's also on the hospital because they're the one that let them out of the hospital when they had a chance
Yeah,
to
they
get the
actually
help
did.
that they needed.
They
They
had
were
right.
actually in the hospital, but once you pass the test, you're out of here. We can't help you unless you have some more money.
Yeah,
So it's also the hospital's fault that led to Etika.
But yeah,
Okay, but
when that man Daniel brought up something that was interesting, when's the good time to have the next mental breakdown? One of y'all niggas free. That might have been the last desperate call for help.
exactly. I wish I said something. I wish I clearly said something. I
Yeah,
wish.
that's what we all kind of feel like. Like we wish we said something that could have stopped them from doing that.
Right.
But I mean, once you post that stuff, once you posted the video, then you got to feel like you got to go through it. It's not like, oh, I posted this suicidal video, I'm not going to do it anymore. That's how Etika felt. He was like, man, this is like this is it. Like
Mhm.
this is what I have to do now. I already posted the video. It's already scheduled. You know, I'm already at the bridge. Like, it's a shame
I
now.
I really think that it's the mental. It's not even just the mental health system. It's just the health system in America itself. They were so quick to dismiss him as just like he was fine, but he obviously wasn't. They he was in the mental hospital twice or three times. I can't remember, and not once did they notice any personality disorder, anything like that. They just send him off. You're okay. You're fine. Go.
I'm pretty sure they noticed it. I'm pretty sure they knew that this
Yeah, they
man's not
noticed it, but
okay.
they
They
but
definitely
they
knew that
just
he
didn't
wasn't
care.
okay. But since he wasn't paying the money, he was like, oh well, you can just do whatever you want.
Yeah.
And also, the thing that hit my heart the most is that I might be lagging. It's like, yeah. But the thing that hit my heart the most is that I DM Tails and I told him about the Etika situation. His brother was crying, like his little brother, and
yeah.
like, that hit me. I was like, small children watch him too, and
Yeah,
like,
everyone knows him.
by him, bro. And I was like, wow. So yeah.
I can't think of like any of the YouTubers that y'all guys probably know. Like out of all of them, like he's probably the most recognizable character. Like
Yeah.
across a like large genre of
Even in Japan Smash Bros stuff. Like that one guy is like, that's what's up.
It's just the way he looks at this point. Like, when was the last time you saw someone with a high top besides Daniel?
Yeah.
Bro, like I'm legit. Like when I saw that man's high top fade, I was like, bro, these went out of style when, and this man still has one.
And this nigga still wearing. He was still wearing it good too.
This was before I met Daniel. I was like, bro, who's still walking around with a high top?
The man high top looking clean.
Nobody's wearing a high
Bro,
top.
I look back at his Instagram pictures and I kind of get in my feelings with it, bro. It's like all the people with.
But yeah, my boys, I'm sad to hear that because like I said, that man was an inspiration of mine, even though he's like probably like almost 10 years my junior. That man like inspired me to be not to be afraid of who I am. Just like his personality and like his courage to do stuff. Like it inspired me a lot because I was just like like I didn't know how to act on YouTube. I'm more of a chameleon. Like when it comes to life, like I just kind of go and blend in with whoever's around. But like that man's personality was so big. Like my boy, like it was just like, bro, this man is just like he's real. Like it's like the realest nigga you ever seen. Like on a video. Like bro, I was like when we was talking about like just the high top fade. And then that man, like one minute he'll sound professional and like he'll have like all these words and he'll just be like sitting there talking to you like you're having a conversation, almost like it was you if you was sitting there with your boy or something that was going to school and he was working on his college degree. And then like 5 minutes later, that man will be full out niggadom and he'll be like, y'all niggas know what I'm talking about. And then he'll be like just like sitting around in his drawers and his streams and stuff. I was like, man, look at this man sitting there with his underwears. I was like, bro, like that's too real for me. I was like, dang, this man's sitting there with his drawers, and he'll stand up and walk away from the thing with his. I was like, bro,
right?
With his whole like.
And you wanna know what Joe
His
realized?
whole penis is sticking out.
And then when Etika died, they was literally around the same time that Temptation X died.
Oh,
that's right.
Michael Jackson died. Michael Jackson died today.
Well, I mean, Etika didn't die today. Like they found
I'm saying like the news came today.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say.
But like, what's it called? XXX. He died this summer. Well, not this summer.
It was
I think he died last summer. In like a drive-by, like somebody shot him up and then like took his Gucci bag. Something they took something.
It was a Louis Vuitton bag with like. Because I think he was like motorcycle shopping or something. I don't like him that much, so I wouldn't know.
Bro, but
I don't know. I think June.
Now.
I think June is just a bad month. In my own statement.
I'm glad I was.
Was it June? It might have been like.
No,
yeah, I think it was like
pretty
July.
Sure it was June.
It's just
was it? No, it was during the summer.
That's why I'm
He's
like
finally turned himself around too.
I always get like it's always happy to like see the fact that how social media can break a person down just in itself. Yeah. And like all the pictures that you see on social media of them so happy and everything, that's a lie. That's a damn lie, bro. That is the biggest lie out there right then.
He still has the funniest
Instagram
in
despair,
picture I've ever seen. The Instagram picture with him with Hennessy in his one hand, Switch, like he's wearing nothing, like no pants, and he's just smiling. That's the funniest picture like I've ever seen. He also had some like the funniest streams I've ever remembered. Like when he went on the dark web. Oh my god, that's my favorite stream, and it still is today. And I rewatch it sometimes, just how good it is. But like, The best memory I have from him is when he streamed Senran Kagura. It was like late night. I was trying not to wake anybody up, and when he was like, "Dogs, there's a nut button," I laughed. And I got grounded for a month because I laughed so loud. It was in the middle of the night. I woke up everybody in my house, and I got grounded. But it was so funny, man. I love it.
Does anybody remember him streaming Honey Pop?
Yeah.
Oh my God, yes.
I remember that stream. It was basically the reason why I wanted to play Honey Pop after seeing the game.
It was funny.
Because that was my first introduction to it. I was like, what is this game? And then he didn't even get to the gameplay just because everyone kept complaining that he's going to get banned.
Oh,
Now,
he didn't know.
now I feel like playing something to take my mind off of this.
Bro, I didn't even
that's
feel
what I
like playing
did.
anything today, bro. I was
Bro.
like,
I cried.
I was in my
Like,
feelings today. I didn't feel like touching anything. I was like, damn. Shoot.
Nah, what I did was I like cried for like 2 hours straight, and I just played my Switch. Cause I was like,
we gotta remember him for something.
I'm a Joy-Con man.
Bro, I bought a Joy-Con boy shirt today just because of that. I'm not even lying. I went out and just bought me one. So, no, I'm just gonna go out and buy one right now.
Wait, since I just realized, are they going to discontinue his Teespring
Nah,
website?
They
They
won't.
better not.
They're not going to. I know that for sure, bro. I bought it right then and there, bro. I said, I gotta support. I always love the shirt. Gotta support. Gotta support.
Dude, okay, you know Lil Boom, right? How like he was friends with Etika.
Yeah.
He was saying that he was gonna pay for all of the funeral, and like that's so nice. Like he said he was gonna buy the silver coffin he wanted. He was gonna try to get him buried at YouTube, and I think that's just so great that like he would give that
I'm
much
not gonna lie. I
effort.
don't think it should be public to that funeral.
I feel like if the funeral service has to be public.
I don't think it should be.
I don't know.
No,
I don't think no.
There's some people that would do some stuff.
Yeah,
I meant it shouldn't be
we're
public.
close to him. That should.
Yeah, it should be like friends and family only. I meant like that.
Yeah, because there's some people that would do some crazy stuff at his funeral.
You're gonna get those people who are like he deserved to die. Like why would
Right.
you?
Exactly.
There's people like posting videos right now saying.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
waiting for.
Oh
that
yeah,
one.
somebody posted in one video talking about Etika, and then they were doing the take the L emote in Fortnite.
See, people are always trying stuff, bro.
Bro, they did that with like
They're just doing it
like
for clout.
XXX too.
Yeah. What is it? With Mac.
Why they always
Oh,
making that
on
meme?
J-Station, people
Yeah,
are saying
J-Station, bro, I'm waiting
they're saying if he made an Etika,
I'm waiting for him.
they're
to do
taking him down.
bro.
That's what they were saying. If he makes a video on Etika, everyone's taking him down.
Bro, I'm waiting for him to do something.
Me too. If he does.
See, that's the thing. Like, people have zero respect. When someone is just and gone, you don't say anything bad about the person. You don't have any. Don't say it at all. Just let them rest in peace, bro.
And I was gonna say, if you're gonna say anything about it, just like pay your respects. Don't do what J Station did.
And
In 2 days after Mac Miller's death, he made a video. 2 days after, like a week after X's death, he made a video. Like, how are you gonna do that?
Bro, people are still trying to like make money off of that.
Bro,
This man makes dark web baby potion videos trying to make.
Bro. This was like the biggest thing for news articles to jump on, bro. And I'm telling you.
It's still so surreal for me. I don't feel like.
Sounds like someone's like outside or something.
Saw you eating.
that man getting them tickets.
Right, man's running.
But
I'm not even doing anything right now.
surreal. It seems just so surreal. Like, I don't think he's dead.
So
that man will live on though in our hearts and minds and like that's the way we carry people on through our memories of them. And like when they're gone, my boy.
The petition that they were doing to get his old channel back, I'm pretty sure it reaches goal, but hopefully they do it because I signed it like 4 times.
So like when he deleted his channel, like they got
it got terminated.
Oh, it got terminated?
Yeah, because he was posting like porn.
Oh
Yeah, it's
yeah.
supposed
Yeah,
to.
Oh yeah, I remember somebody said. I think it was you that said that. He was like, "This man posting porn on his channel."
I
I know.
was
I was
tripping
I was
then.
watching
Like,
every
what?
video
Actually,
he
I know a
posted.
I was
YouTuber who did the
in the
same.
theaters, and then he was posting.
Yeah,
I
it
know
was
a
like
YouTuber
hentai.
who did the same. You saw, you should know that person.
Yeah, but
Oh
the
yeah, I
news
remember
feels like
him.
garbage.
Fucking
Anime
posted
gamer
porn.
567.
Yeah, I hate him.
And no,
He
it was you know that Japanese like that girl with the hair, long hair. It was like some hentai with that girl. It was weird.
Yeah, he was. No. Etika posted Hatsune Miku porn. That's what he did.
That's her name, Hatsume Miku. I was like, it's
Yeah,
a girl with the long hair,
yes,
the
it's
blue
a vocal.
hair. Didn't like a dude in Japan
nah,
marry
and
her?
that's the funny thing. Like, tell me why they already got the leeches. Like, you went ahead and said something about this topic, and I was just like, it takes someone to kill themselves for you to like actually do something. That's like unbelievable.
Or who's like booking it outside?
It's Usagi.
It's like I need you to slow down on that chicken.
What happened?
Doggy, who you running from?
The cops.
It's probably my air conditioner because I'm near an air conditioner right now.
You sound like you're running and you got like 5 stars.
I'm not ready.
I'm over here playing. I'm over here playing Fortnite. Ooh.
It's a air conditioner.
Garbage game.
I'll put it on this side so you guys can hear it because I had that issue yesterday too.
I hope on you know how he played 2B2T, that Minecraft server?
Yeah, I rewatched that today.
No, I was pretty sure that like I remember seeing a tweet from somebody. They were saying that they're gonna make a huge Etika memorial, like where his old base was. And
Yeah.
it's damn bro.
Bro, you know that there's a bunch of people that got like his whole like video library. They just need to
Yeah.
Oh
they
yeah,
get a place
I
to
know.
put all of it together and
Um,
put it somewhere where they can
on
share it. But
Discord on the EWN server, on Discord, I DM'd one of the dudes, and he said he was gonna post like all the videos if he gets permission. So hopefully he does, because he has a whole channel like that.
So he doesn't really need permission, to be honest.
He's doing it out of respect. Like he wants permission from like his family, because
Alright, makes more sense.
yeah, man, that sucks. You didn't even make the 30, bro. You're so close.
Right? Why are people dipping so early, like so young, bro?
Who's 29? Just
man, it's just sad, my boy. Like I'm just sitting here thinking about it, but like all I can do is change tomorrow, today, my boys. And like for like all of you guys, like with all y'all guys being here and such, like it's important that that we have this opportunity to take care of each other while we're here. So like it's not just one person's responsibility, it's everybody's responsibility. If y'all see something or if y'all hear something, y'all you might have to pull that man aside, pull that person aside. Daniel's really good about it. Like if he sees something that or hears something that just doesn't look right, he'll DM somebody, he'll pull to the side and be like, hey, what's going on, man? So it's good to have those people that genuinely care about people, because there's a lot of people nowadays that don't. They just care about themselves, and life is you live your life. They say, you got to take care of you, which is important. But just I always try to remember that we have, for those of us that believe, our example's been set. We're here to take care of other people. There's that we let our light shine the brightest when we're doing service for other people. So even if it's just listening to somebody talk about their problems, that you might have changed that person's life just by taking the time out of your day to hear them out.
Yeah.
You never know the impact that you'll make by what you do, even if it's just listening. And man, it's so sad that man didn't get the help that he needed while he was still here. But like he entertained so many of us, he had us laughing. We were watching his videos, And if like some of us may not been in his circle of people, but like it's just sad to know that sometimes that even on the outside of things that like that you feel powerless, but you do have a lot more power than you do realize. I just want y'all guys to know that, because like sometimes like in situations like this, you're like, what can I do? I'm just one person, but you guys have the ability to change the lives around you, like in a drastic way, like in a positive way or a negative way, and it's all about how you choose to act on that. But like I said, I like for me personally, like he made me comfortable being me. And because like in a place where you're unsure, because like YouTube is crazy, like it's the wild wild west. I was watching videos that my kids was watching, and I was like, what is this stuff? And like that it's so, and like YouTube is probably one of the most popular platforms of like videos and stuff. But like so like for him to like have this much impact on people, that people are posting videos and this and that, everybody has a point of view, shows to how much he impacted YouTube like as a whole. But like I just wanted you guys to remember that that we can affect the lives of those around us, even in the smallest way, sometimes in a big way, by just the things that we choose to do. So, like, man, I just wish y'all guys would always be thinking on what can you do to change the lives of those around you every day, so that we have less of these situations where Etikas, because you never know who you're gonna impact just by the things that you do. It could be something as small as your little brother or little sister, or it could be even as big as somebody on Etika's level, or even higher than that. But like, man, there's so much stuff going on right now. Like there'll probably still be all kinds of stuff as information comes out about funerals, GoFundmes, and all that stuff. Y'all guys be sure to like let me know and all that stuff.
In content corner, I posted the change.org link, so you can go sign the petition, reach 75,000 signatures. It's already at 55,000, and it restores his old channel, all his old videos, and sign it because it's in content corner. Just sign it so we can just get his channel back. And I also wanted to say, just use this as an example. Just know that you can talk to anybody, your family, anybody you know. Talk to somebody. Just use this as a example. He had the chance to talk to somebody, but people neglected him. People just wrote him off as mentally unstable. They just didn't trust him. They didn't. Not they didn't. They didn't help him. They didn't want to help him. They thought that he was fine. And when I refer to they, I mean, like some people, like some of his fans supported and stuff like that. But I just wanted to say, when we end this stream, I wanted to ask if we could have a moment of silence for the person we all know and love as Desmond Etika.
I'm playing a video game? Okay.
A moment of silence.
I was gonna say, what didn't Billy say he was playing Fortnite?
No.
Let's restart.
No, I was
I'm not-
saying a moment of silence at the end of the stream, like when.
Oh,
Oh,
Alright,
I was
so
about
we
to say,
good
dang,
then.
did I really mess it up? I'm sorry.
No, we.
I mean, my game not even on anyway, so oof.
Someone was playing like some fighting game.
Yeah, I like that man.
I'll vote Usagi.
I like that man Juju said it. This is
I
let
was
this be
playing
the
anything.
example, and that we go forward from this point. That we learn something from this, because I think that if anything, let us learn something else from Etika. In this situation, that we have that ability, that power to change people's lives, and to be willing to hear someone out, whatever the situation is. And anytime we feel like somebody's teetering, we need to be there for them. no matter what it is, because you can't take this stuff lightly anymore. Like, it's starting to get to the point to where you have to take everything that you hear seriously, because I mean, his personality probably leaned towards us not, taking it. We're probably thinking he was joking around, but like, just because of the way he said it or how he looked when he was saying it. But we can't sit and just wait anymore, because like now it's getting to the point to where, anytime you hear something, you need to be ready to react, because like, and be ready to help, because you never know. We don't want this to happen again. I was looking forward to hearing some more stuff about this man, even though I have kind of fallen out of touch with this channel and such. And I would just hear things from you guys that were like following him a little more closely. But I mean, at this point, like I said, let us take this opportunity to learn, one more lesson from this man's untimely death. But we're gonna wrap up this stream right here. It's been going about an hour. Like I said, I'll take off the monetize and all that, because I forgot that my streams are set up that way once the video goes public. And I appreciate all you guys who came in and shared your thoughts on Etika and some of the moments that you remember. We had a little bit of time to talk about subjects or surrounding that, people bullying, online trolling, such problems, the community. We have the obligation to take care of each other, because like I said, this is a community, and like, it's like we're all here together. So I mean, we should make sure that every day that we get to come back here and spend time with each other, hang out, talk about video games, get hype and such. Like, that man, the hype train was real with that boy. I ain't gonna lie. That man had everybody hype. We was all ready to run out and buy Switches and have Joy-Con boys. People couldn't afford T-shirts was about to go paint Joy-Con boys on their chest and be out there in the streets talking about Joy-Con boys. But like, I'm just like there's a part of me that's just still like in shock. Then like, it's just hard to believe. Like, I felt that way when one of my best friends died in real life. And like, I couldn't. It took me seeing him like in the casket before like the reality set in. Like, as long as I can't put the two and two together, like, it's just hard for me to believe that he's gone. But like, I'm telling y'all guys, man, just take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Like, this is like so much bigger than just YouTube. It's like, it goes beyond YouTube into your real lives. That we all take the opportunity to take care of each other, be there for each other. But I'm gonna take this moment right now to give that man a moment of silence. We're gonna take a moment of silence right here, you guys, for that man Etika. Rest in peace, my boy.